Hey guys, what I'm doing is just recording the answers of the test. The reason I don't want to make it a PDF is because I don't want the answers of my tests in PDF form that anyone could copy and paste to future generations. So I just want to give it in video form where I could delete it afterwards. And it'll be hard if you want to like send it to the future, but either way, here's a couple of the questions. This formula you'll get on the test. We're looking for principal in this one. That's why it's a question mark. You do a little bit of math for that. On the test I forgot to give the percentage, so I'll just make it 5%. Definitely know how to do this. This is going to be one of your open-ended questions, which is graphing. So definitely know how to do this. This blue table is what matters. This blue table is what matters for your final answer. Let's print it backwards. Also. Make sure you know how to do this, or you could use the calculator to graph it too. If you need help using the calculator, just tell me. I'll send you an instruction video or something like that. This, remember, domain and range. So if it's where it lands is your range, the domain is always all reals or infinite or something along those lines, every number. Log stuff, again, a lot of the log stuff can be done on calculator, so use that to your advantage. If you have a fancier calculator, you can do it where the little number, you could plug in the little number. You have to look that up if you do have it. Google how to do logs on a T84 or whatever version you have. Of course, if you think I'm scrolling too fast, just pause it. The expanding and condensing, I don't believe could be done on calculator, so make sure you do that. And again, you have like so many resources on Google Classroom. You can look back onto that too. This, remember, you're changing 16 to 2 to the 4th power, so they match in the base. This one, these are just the answers of said questions, so make sure you do that. Remember, direct is when A is being multiplied to X. Indirect or inverse is the X is in the denominator or in the numerator. And neither is plus or minuses are involved. So for number one, you have to move it where the X is on one side and the Y is on the other side. Once you do that, you can see it will be direct. So make sure you don't get tricked by that because you see the plus sign there. You move it over to the right side. This one just takes a little bit of time. Remember, do number by number. So 40 over 80 gets reduced. X to the 6 over X to the 1 gets reduced. Yada, yada. What's up, guys?
Is Mr. Cipriani here?
Yeah, he's printing out a lot of things, so he might not be around.
Cool. If I come to you, like, when can I actually come to you? Just like.
Sorry about that. A couple of students walked in. Again, if you just walk in during the review, I don't mind that. These have the same denominator, so make it one fraction. This doesn't have the same denominator, so make it so they do have the same denominator and make it one fraction. Remember, most of these questions are multiple choice. So maybe you'd be like, oh, I know that is fake, that is fake. Use cancel out the wrong answers to your advantage, okay? Or if you have a question like this one, I'll tell you honestly, you have a question like this one, where you just have to find the X value, you can plug in all the multiple choices into the X's and see if these two pieces are equal to each other. The 11 over X and this over this. So if you just plug in all the possible X's and see if they end up being equal to each other, then you know that has to be the answer. So maybe that's a method if you're like, oh gosh, I don't remember what to do, but you know how to plug in stuff into the calculator. This one, I have to give you a thing. Let me just do one real quick. For example, if it's like 3, 4, 5, 6, you can see that's arithmetic. If it's 2, 4, 8, 16, that's geometric because it's being repeated. Just remember, it has to be consistent too. So like 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 16. It has to be consistent adding. If it's not consistent adding, it's neither, okay? I did that really quickly, so you can pause the video and write that down. But basically, arithmetic is adding, the geometric is dividing or multiplying. Again, point out which one it is. This one is an example where it's neither. This equation you will get on the test. Yeah. The number 3a is arithmetic, number 3b is geometric. I did ask to describe the pattern. Some of you guys just told me ×2 on the test. I gave you full credit because I guess I was technically correct. I was kind of looking for that, but that's my fault in the instructions. You'll see that since it's multiple choice, you know, there's no question on what the instructions are. Again, you'll get your equations in the thingy. Also, I know you could do it in the calculator. Okay, I'll just do this. No, I can't do this quickly because I don't remember the fact. You will get the equations for this. I can make a practice probably to come in. Okay. You have 4 open-ended. I know I wrote 5, but I reduced it down to 4. One of your open-ended is a stem and leaf plot. Why? Because it's hard to make a stem and leaf plot multiple choice question. So that is going to be one of your open-ended. I'll just leave this here for a second. Okay. And then this one over here, your box and whisker, is also going to be open-ended because it's also hard to make an open-ended with box and whisker plot or a multiple choice of box and whisker plot. Oh, this one, I gave you the Algebra 1 class test. So let's see if I could do something. I'm going to pause this right now and see if I can find your actual test. All right, I found your actual test. I haven't done this because it was on a different spreadsheet or a different smartboard. So let me just take over this, go over one more time. All right, when you have this is the counting principle. It's very simple. 6 times 3 times 2. 6 times 3 times 2. You just do that in order. You could do it in your calculator. It doesn't matter. That's going to be 36 outfits there. So you multiply them. Don't add them together. Trust me. I'll put that answer. I'll put like a 9. No, what does it be? 11 on the multiple choice. Remember, you multiply them together. All right, license plate in Europe has 2 numbers followed by 3 letters. So your first 2 slots are numbers. Your last 3 slots are letters. Number, letters. Excuse me. So the first 2 symbols are numbers. There are 10 numbers, 1 through 9 plus 0. So 10 times 10. The English alphabet has 26 letters. So it's going to be 26, 26, 26. So you multiply that all together in the calculator. 10 times 10 times, if you feel cool, you could do 26 to the 3rd power. Either way, it's going to be a big number. Should it be a big number? Yeah, because there's a lot of license plates in the world. So you should get a big number. It shouldn't be like 100. All right, how many ways can you rearrange the word pineapple? So this one, you have to figure out what on top is how many letters are there in total. So pineapple has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 exclamation point. On bottom, you have to count the repeats. There are 3 P's and 2 E's. So you could write it out. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over here, 3 times 2 times 1, and then 2 times 1. 1's don't really matter. 2 and 2 crosses out, and you could do 3 times 2 crosses out 6, or you could cross it out in different ways, where you cross out the 3 with the 3 and the 4 with the 2 and reduce it to 2. Doesn't matter how you do it. Either way, if you do it correctly, it should give you the right answer. So then you just take your calculator, 9 times 8 times 7 times 5 times 4 times 3. Again, how you reduce it, I don't care. You could also, by the way, just literally add it, like put it in the calculator like this. So if you want to do it like that, like you just put 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, divided by 3 times 2 times 1 times 3 times 1, you will get the same answer. All right, P10, 10P thing. Here, you can literally use the calculator, click math, go to the left to probability, and then NPR. So then you have to put the first number in. I forgot to put that. So 10, math, option NPR, so that's option 2. 4, you click enter, boom, you literally have your answer, 50, 40. Over here, you're gonna do the same thing. 12, math. This one is CR though, so 3, the option 3, and then 2. So that's going to be, click enter, 66. Now, how do you decide in a word problem what to do? This, 3 new math teachers. The math teachers are the same job, whether you get hired first or hired last, the order does not matter. So this is gonna be 10, order does not matter, so you choose 3. So 10, math, go to the left, option 3, and CR 3. That's going to be 120. Again, this is multiple choice. So no, I'm going to also put the P option up there. If you did 10P on 3. 100-meter dash, remember the 100 meters does not matter. It's just telling you what kind of run is it. Has 8 runners running for gold, silver, bronze. Gold, silver, bronze are different positions. If you're gold, that's different than being silver. Unlike the previous one, if you're hired first or hired last, you're still working the same job. Here, gold, silver, and bronze are different things. So you're being particular. So 8 out of total racers, you're being particular about the 3 standings. So 8, math, and PR 3. And that's 336. This one, you will get a table like this. And the multiple choice, I'm gonna have like one of them blank. So how do you fill in these blanks? The mean is 77 and the standard deviation is 4. So that means 77 is gonna be in the middle. And then every time I'm gonna add 4 and subtract 4. So 81, 85, 89, I'm adding 4 each time. And then backwards, 73, 69, 65. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. So now, how do I do these questions? What's the age of the elders between the age 73 and 81? So 73 to 81, you look from 73, this line, to 81, and you add all the percentages together. 34 plus 34 is 68%. What percentage of elders are older than 85? So for this one, you go to 85 and older. So you're gonna include everything here, which is this plus this 0.15. Don't forget the 0.15. So that's going to be 2.5%. What percent of elders are younger than 77? So younger or something smaller, you know, you have to figure out what I mean by what's smaller and bigger. 77. Now you could add these up. You could add these up together, or you know, since this is the middle line, half of the people have to be below the middle. So you could just instantly write 50% when you see that. If you don't know that, you could add them all up, you'll get 50%. So is it? All right, that's it for your review. Hope you guys have a good luck on it. You don't really need it. You guys have a calculator, and you guys, if you study a little bit, you'll be just fine. All right, have a wonderful day.